Howdy everyone. It is the morning of the Aggie STEM Teacher Boot Camp, day 4. Today's going to be the last video. There is an additional day tomorrow, but it ends a little bit early, and then I've got an 8-hour drive back to Pecos, so there won't be any videos. So today will be the last video, so I'll give kind of my recap of the week at the end. Just like the previous videos, if you've seen them, I'm going to have some clips of what I'm doing throughout the day and a little explanatory thing before each clip. And then, like I said, at the end of the video, I'll have my takeaways from the day, and then since this is the last video, my takeaways from the week and kind of what my thoughts are going back to Pecos with all this stuff. So keep watching the video. We'll be back again shortly with the clips and maybe some photos of the day. Thanks. All right, day 4 is in the bag. This is going to be the last day that I'm going to have videos for. Tomorrow is just going to be a half day. So it went really well. We did a lot of work on finishing up the things that we were working on in robotics and aquaponics and the engineering as elementary curriculum. I've got some videos that I'll show you for them. First up is going to be the robotics, so I'll go ahead and show that. So here we have our completed robot. We've got the Arduino Uno here, and then the control for the motors here, powered by rechargeable batteries, and it's got the caster wheel on the bottom. So I didn't get any video from it, but I actually got to do some coding on the robot today, and we ran some test programs, mostly just driving forwards and backwards, making left turns, right turns, and we were using Arduino's kind of open source software that they use, and it's mostly run by C++ in terms of the code that you're putting in. So it's really neat to use. I don't do a whole lot of C++, so that was pretty cool to work with. Tomorrow we're actually going to be making an app that will control the robot, but like I said, I won't have any video. I'll try to take some, and then if you want to ask me, you can always get it from me. But next up, we've got the engineering is elementary curriculum, where we're working on designing membranes today. Okay, so here we are. We're doing our experiment for deciding which model membranes are going to work the best. We've got felt in the cup here, and we're going to go ahead and pour it through. So whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
So you can see it goes through really, really quickly. Not a good model membrane for us. So it turns out that the best membrane that is just a single membrane is actually 10 coffee filters together, so single material membrane. We found that out later. 10 coffee filters provided what we were looking for, but tomorrow we get to design our own filtration system for the membrane, and so we can use multiple materials for it. So I'm super excited about that. I'll try to take some videos, and again, you can always find me when I get back to Pecos about it. And then, so the last videos I have are 2 videos of my aquaponics system that I've been working on. So I'm going to show you those. So I just finished drilling the holes into the foam board that the plants will sit in, and now I'm placing the net pots in to make sure everything fits. And you can see the hole saw did a pretty good job. Everything fits in nicely. So you can see I have my aquaponics system created. Water comes in from this one through this pump here into what will be where the plants live, and then once it reaches the fill line, it comes back in, and this dripping water is what oxygenates it for the fish that would live in here. So this is the fully done aquaponics system, and I have my cups here that will fit on top of this. And so for final thoughts on the day and the week as a whole, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. It's been a great thing to see how the STEM teachers kind of operate and what things are out there for STEM teachers, especially in elementary. Like I said, all of this is scalable up to middle school and high school. So if you have questions about it, be sure to ask me, and I'll definitely work with you on scaling this up. But it was designed for elementaries. I've had some success in my own practice of trying to add some more technology components to this. Definitely ideas of where we can use the iPads, where we can use Chromebooks to integrate into what I'm learning as well. And so there's a lot of good stuff that is here. I highly encourage any teacher who is interested in learning more about STEM and wanting to do this in their classroom. They have an elementary and a high school camp here. I think it's well worth it. I think it would be a great experience, and I would love to come back with anybody who wants to come. That being said, tomorrow's the last day. Like I said, it's a half day. We're going to do the app design on our robots. We're going to do the actual creation of our membranes. In the engineering is elementary, so we get to use multiple materials. And then after that, I take a survey and I get my certificate for coming here. And that's going to be it. I'll make that long drive back to Pecos. But like I said, this has been a great experience. I think anybody who's interested would get a lot out of this. And if you have questions when I get back to Pecos, please come find me. We can set up an aquaponics system if you'd like. We can work through that engineering as elementary curriculum. Or if you just want to learn more about robotics, we can do that as well. So I hope you have a great rest of whatever day it is when you watch this video. Be sure to check out the previous videos from this week. They all give my thoughts and recaps and kind of videos of what I did here. So there's lots of good information. So be sure to check those out and then be on the lookout for videos coming once the fall starts as well. Thanks.